Hey guys, it's Joel, Finn, and Ren from the Three Backcountry Boys YouTube channel. Today the boys want to show us all their lures and tricks and tactics how to catch trout. Let's do it! Yeah! These are some of our favorite lures that we put together for spring brook trout. The boys went out of their way to find some of these lures on sale, and we're going to show you how you can get them.
So look at the colors on this guy. Look at the color. We just caught beautiful fish.
This is our fishing tackle workbench. As you can see, not much other work gets done around here. We've got the wall of fame. We need to update it. Some of the big trophy fish caught in the last few years, or the first fish by the little guys. The boys are bringing out some of their favorite fishing tackle here. We're going to review some of Finn's favorite lures for trout fishing and get his thoughts on the best way to catch them.
Let's do it. Come on guys, let's check out my lures. So all of these here are my trolling lures. This here is the silver and blue moose look. Right here is the gold and orange Nipigon. And we have the gold and orange Syclops.
Perfect. Which one do you think is going to catch the most fish this spring?
This spring depends on the water. I would say for clear water, the moose look, and the Nipigon for the murky water.
Mercury or tea stained. I think that's a great solution. What lures would you recommend for casting for early spring lake trout and brook trout?
For casting, I would suggest these lures.
Okay, yeah, this is one of my favorites here, the blue silver little Cleo.
And here we have the Mepps Black Fury 2.
Yeah, that's a really good one as well. And this is also silver pink rainbow trout pattern, silver blue fox. Awesome. We are super pumped. Any other words of wisdom for the people trying to get into spring trout fishing?
Just not much, but try the best you can to catch some fish.
That sounds good. When in doubt, get the worms out.
Yeah.
Ren's going to show us some of his tackle that he's collected. When did you buy that tackle, Ren?
After Christmas.
Did you get some money for Christmas and it was just burning a hole in your pocket and you're like, oh, there's some really good deals at Cabela's. Let's go check out the lures.
Actually, most of it was from $50 gift card I got for my birthday.
That's amazing. I am proud of you that you want to go spend $50 on fishing tackle and not on silly things. So Ren went out and bought some amazing fishing tackle, and he's going to show us what he uses for trolling. You want to show us the lures that you like here for trolling?
I like this one for trolling. It's a glow-in-the-dark
Cyclops, Mepps Cyclops?
Mepps Cyclops.
Yeah, and beside it, what's this one here?
A
Rocket Cyclops. And then you've got the blue and silver Nipigon, Williams Nipigon. And this is either a sunny day or a bright day, and it's going to do great things for us. What about these over here, Ren? What are these ones for?
This one I got for Christmas. It's good for smallmouth bass and other various small species.
Yeah, good for casting from shore. A brook trout would take that in early spring. And Ren loves casting. How about you tell us about some of the fish you caught when you were casting?
I've caught a lot of smallmouth bass on these two lures.
Yeah.
Offshore while I've been casting, or in a boat off close to shore.
These are the
it's
little
really fun.
These are the little Cleo knockoffs, which are made by Cabela's. They're only a couple dollars, and they work great. And what about these inline spinners? Have you caught any spring brook trout with the Panther Martin style?
Yes, I've caught a lot of spring brook trout on the Panther Martin style. It's good for spring brook trout.
That's exciting. All right, are you excited to get out and catch some fish?
Yeah.
Let's do it. You ready?
Yeah.
This is what we take on a canoe trip. This is my tackle box. I've got casting lures on this side and trolling lures on this side. I have a couple flies. Sometimes we bring a fly fishing rod, but right from the get-go, we have a silver and orange moose look, really good in tea-stained water. I have a silver and gold Williams Nipigon, large gold and silver little Cleo, and it's a magnet for spring fish. This is the backup plan. When trout are really slow, we have 3-inch Williams wobbler tipped with 18 inches of fluorocarbon, and we put a dew worm on that hook. And when trout are really slow, you put that worm on there, and they come up and see the flash, and they cannot resist the worm. That is the backup plan. We have a couple of those tied up in our tackle box. All right, and we're gonna flip this over and we're gonna look at some of the other awesome casting lures that we have for spring brook trout and lake trout. The kids have all their little Cleos. I have a couple different colors, a gold and red little Cleo. We have specialty spring brook trout lures, this is a weaver grabber. They're not available in stores. We've got a brown trout in a perch pattern weaver grabber, and these are specialty lures that can only be purchased online. And I have a host of little Mepps and a host of other Panther Martins. When we take lots of other families out on trails and backcountry lakes, it's nice to be able to hand out a couple lures and not be afraid of losing a few, because it's bound to happen. And we have lots of supply because nobody's going to get left out. Everybody's going to catch some fish. When you're trying to get the kids into fishing, I found one of the best things to do to inspire them to get into fishing is allow them to have their own tackle. And sometimes they waste their money on silly things, but other times they pick up from what you're learning and they apply that and they become good fishermen. And here's a couple examples. We've got Ren's tackle box, Finn's tackle box, and my tackle box. They carry their own weight. They work hard and they spend their own money on their lures, so that means something to them. And when they catch that fish and they pick that lure, what a reward. A few other lures that we never really talked about, but they've been here this whole time, is the EGB. I bought these lures about 10 years ago when I really didn't know what I was doing. And these lures have caught more fish than probably most of these combined over the years. They're the old style. They're about an 1/8 inch thick, and some would call them collector's item. They don't look too fancy because they've been worn and torn, but they are made of brass or copper, and they are heavy, and they are great lures. Some of the rod and reel combos that we're going to be used for spring trout, we've got a Quantum Ultralight with some Blue Fox lures left on it from last spring, and both Finn and Ren have Quantum 6.5 foot medium action rods. They're going to support you catching small fish, big fish, and any other fish that we're going to catch out here can be caught on a medium rod with a sensitive tip. We troll with them, we cast with them. It's not complicated. It doesn't need to be complicated. If you want to feel the fish to the extremes, the ultralight is a great option. But if you catch a 10-pound laker on that ultralight, you might snap the rod. A little trick we have in the backcountry on a rainy day, we tie the bell sinker 2 feet above the hook. We can put a dead minnow, a live minnow, depending where you are, or a worm on that hook. And about 2 feet above that, we put on bobber. And what that does is if you cast that out in 25, 30 feet of water, the bell sinker is gonna be on the bottom. The hook is 2 feet off the bottom, and that bobber is keeping it away from the bottom so more fish can see it. Little trick, it has worked for many years. Again, I need to stress that not all bodies of water can have live bait, so know your regulations, but we use dead minnows and worms that do work pretty frequently. Kids were really excited to show you what kind of lures they want to use this year and the lures that they went out and bought themselves with their Christmas money. It's really exciting that they're so much into the sport like I am. They're really excited to get out there and catch some memories in the backcountry. We will be taking some new friends and families out this year, and we're going to show them how to catch fish themselves, how to clean that fish, and how to prepare it and eat it over a campfire. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you next time on 3 Backcountry Boys YouTube channel.